Hello, second grade. Today we are going to be talking about a very specific type of art style and art practice called, still life. So still life is a drawing of an object or a person when they are still and right in front of you. So you get to observe them and draw them in real time. So one of the most important elements that I can talk about when it comes to still life is you draw what your eyes see and not what your hand sees. Draw with your eyes. And you might say, Miss Sayed, what are you talking about? Draw with your eyes. I can't take my eyeballs and use a pencil. No. I mean, what you're going to be doing is focusing so much on the object at hand that you're not going to be really looking down on your paper a lot to draw. You're going to be sketching a little bit, looking back at your subject, sketching a little bit, looking back at your subject. So the still life that I have chosen today is a little cutie orange with another little cutie orange right there. And one big element that I want to talk about is value. So value is when a color or a shade goes from dark to light or light to dark. So we can see that value in this orange changes. Where do you think the light is hitting from? The light is hitting from the top, that's right. And then we see a little bit of a darker color as the shadow comes in, and then we see this really dark shadow on the bottom. So when we draw still lifes, we want to observe and we want to see where the light is. So I'm going to take a piece of paper right here, and I'm going to start with my still life. So I'm going to observe from the direction that I'm at, and I draw a line and I observe. I'm taking my time. You don't want to rush through this. Doing small strokes on the paper, and I'm kind of above this orange, so I'm looking from above. But I think I'm going to start with the shadow because the shadow is going to be easiest for me to do first. And remember, whenever you're doing shadow, you don't want to color. You want to do small, thin lines, and I'm following the shape of the shadow. So the shadow is almost like a half circle because it's the light hitting the back of the orange. Okay, then I'm coming in. Right now I see the little top of the peel, and it's almost like a star, but I'm not just doing this from memory. I'm looking at the actual object. And then I'm going to see where the darker parts are. So I want to kind of create this curve. And you might say, well, Miss Sayed, I didn't get it right the first time. What are you talking about, Miss Sayed? This is hard. This is why you practice. This is probably the first time that you've done something like this, or you really have to stay and focus on something really hard. So it's okay if you don't get it perfect the first time. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys another example, but for now I want you to find an object in your home that you can observe that has light hitting it in different ways, and I want you to start drawing it. All right, bye-bye.